From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Here comes Williams on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. One snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that, you?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own
Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
You know that was exactly what the defense talked about on the sidelines, getting ready for that drive. Let's send a message from the jump, and let's get them home.
Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. With that up, 3rd down now after that incompletion. Not a must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. And he gets home. Touchdown, Patriots. Picking up where they left off in that season-opener win last week, Brock. Quickly out in front, and they're heading to it as they push to be one of the teams to start the season 2-0.
And when you get going like this, it really doesn't matter what call comes in that headset. Everybody in the huddle feels it, like they're not going to stop us on the other side. And really, they haven't.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground here with Warren. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Rodgers now on 2nd down. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. Free inside the 30. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he drives this forward to the 6. A pickup of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
You don't have great success on 1st down, Kate. It's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. Rodgers. Pass complete. Screenplay. And they got the connection, but not the touchdown. He's taken down. That's a turnover on down.
I know, Kate, on the stat sheet, that failure is going to go on the guy catching the pass, but to me, that's really about the play call and the execution. You just can't have that on 4th down.
And this is going to be lost on the hitch. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This is Henderson on second down. Still some room at the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 24-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15 yards.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Give to Williams from the gun. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Going play action. May just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action here with Rodgers. Completed over the middle. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, Warren. Giving the couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rodgers will look to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Warren running between the tackles. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Rodgers set to pass. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. Defender is there to finally make the stop, but not before the play goes for 27. And that is good for Pittsburgh 1st down.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Steelers 1st down.
Trying an inside give to Ward. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. May off the play fake. Diving right side, got it! And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. First down coming up. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Touchdown, New England! Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Steelers nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll start the drive with Warren. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Milton Williams making the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now Rodgers. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. Big play before they get to him. That one's going to pick up about 23. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Now he's got himself a pick in each of the first 2 games. This could just be one of those years, Kate. Kind of one of those players that we find sometimes in seasons where the ball just finds him.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Working on second down. May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
He held on to that for one reason and one reason alone, because he's got some kind of powerful grip strength. That was incredible to take that shot and still possess the ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's made to the air. It's on target to Williams. And brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking the gain at about 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25
You just love that
yards
kind
on
of
the play.
execution, because it's
That's
able to
good
make an
for
impact, Kate,
Chris.
beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And no touchdown. He knocked it away. The look was there, Brock. They had the guy they wanted. Couldn't hang on to it. That's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Counter play. It's Henderson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A timeout now as medical staff runs out to deal with an injured player, and that's A.J. Brown, the man in question.
A 49-yard attempt.
That crunches off the right upright, no good. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Man, that is a sound. Kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. And it's a big gain on this play. Giving him about 19 yards and the 1st down, too.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Snap to Allen. Chased out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. Rolling on seconds. Here's Allen. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here. 3rd down. Allen's going to throw. Oh, intended for Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it.
Aller's pass.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Quick throw completed by May. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the 1st.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. So not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They go play action. Here's May. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Made a throw it. Fits it through the middle. This goes big, 25 yards before that tackle is made. And that is a Patriots first down.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Henderson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
I'm not seeing any signs of wear on those legs. In fact, I think this running back likes getting his number called. Eventually, sure, you're going to have to spell him, but right now he's in a pretty good rhythm.
Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Borregales connects, and that will add to their score.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Dante Kent with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They run with Warren. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
2nd down now, Allen. Fits it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle, but instead just 3rd down now.
You know they're going to keep giving it looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Patriots holding the lead here at Gillette.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. May looking to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. And it goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they try him again, but this one is also incomplete. The defense stayed focused on him after that last play, Brock. There to break it up. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, he's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Another punt coming up. Bryce Baringer to do the honors again.
Formation for the Patriots.
He dodged the tackle. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Back to throw. Allen. And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. And it's Joshua Farmer. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
He's hit again, but this time he gets the pass off. He falls to the ground incomplete. It's going to bring up third down.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, you've got to pick the QB up somehow, some way.
Throw right side, caught by Bernard. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
From the red zone on first. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Allen looking. And neither one of these guys is going to come down with this. This is incomplete. He's going to have to call this one a draw, Brock, because the receiver had a look at it, but neither guy could secure the football.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Allen throwing. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Pat Freiermuth from 28 yards out. Chris Boswell for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that means they've cut it to a 17-point game.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. May now. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Another look for Henderson. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Howard to the air. Left side, caught by Metcalf. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that is good for a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now we give to Warren, coming right. And they drop him after just a yard, 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. This is Allen. And this is incomplete. Had it for a second, but the hit broke up the catch. And now it's 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you can kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Aller back to throw. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Aller's pass.
1st and 10 from the 32.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Henderson to open the drive. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. On the draw, this is Henderson. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw, here's May. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. On the ground with Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Out of the gun, Aller. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anyone on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The gun. Here's Allen. Hitting his throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down. Punting unit out now. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's May. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Going play action, May. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
On 2nd down, May. And that hit breaks up the catch, takes us to 3rd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's on target to Williams. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams. The 2nd score that he has brought in this season. Corey Dallas on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that makes this a 24-point ball game.
Steelers 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Snap to Aller. Drops this underneath to Warren. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp, because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Finds Bernard. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the snap on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the bus. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger.
And down he goes. The defense got to him right around the 26. That is Patrick Queen. And that will make it 2nd and 17 to go.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
He's under pressure again, and they hit him on the throw. Pass not going anywhere as a result. And the rush forces 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Borregales connects. And that grows the lead to 27.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Kent on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing on 2nd. Here's Allen. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Waller's going to throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
It's 4th down.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Patriots take over
1st and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
The give now to Henderson. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
May's going to take it himself. He's able to scramble through for a 10-yard gain there. That gets them the 1st down.
One thing I just marvel at about the QB of this era, Kate, is just how good they are in these situations, these zone reads. Their ball handling, the play action, the movement, and then the explosiveness to go get a big run off of it. That is just awesome.
The give inside to Stevenson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Steelers' 44-yard line.
On the give, it's Miller. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from it.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. That's Peyton Wilson. And that's going to lead us to a 3rd and 13.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
Ready. Black 40.
Here's the backup. First throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Warren. He's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up the 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Throwing on 1st is Allen. It's a screen play to Warren. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to give the Steelers the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And the rush is going to win this rep. They get to him. And it's Joshua Farmer. And after the play, it's 2nd down now and 17.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
2nd down now, Allen. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the defender is there with him every step of the way downfield to make the hit and break up that patch. It's 3rd down.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us. And when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down well short in the neighborhood of that 1st down marker. So give him about 6 on that play. And now it's 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's going to get this over the middle to Wilson. And this is going to be enough to keep this drive going. They stopped him right after he made the catch, but not before he picked up 16 big yards. Throwing short of that line to gain, Brock. He had to have been confident his guy would be able to get the rest and pick up the 1st like he did.
Yeah, are you a golfer, Kate? You ever golf?
Badly, yes.
Okay, but a throw like that, let me just tell you, is like when you hit a good putt, and you know it's a good putt, and you're confident, but it's not until it goes down that you could take that deep breath and exhale.
Yeah, great call. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Back to throw. Aller. Escapes the pocket. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play and put so much down into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
Warren running between the tackles. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders.
And that that will be a touchdown as they come through with a little fight there, Brock, at the end of what has been a struggle. Boswell to add the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And they've got the lead down a bit. Now at 20.
Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick
Now
off.
Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots moments away from a 2-0 start. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Miller. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
At the 47-yard line.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Yellow, 43.
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
White.
So this is a win for the Patriots. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.
Get ready. Give me that turnaround. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge. At ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chillin', buildings, high ceilings. Billions of my vision. Please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze. Esco Pablo.